What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Quanjies, and I'm back at y'all with another banger. I just cooked up a crazy Ace Bailey build in NBA 2K25. And for the people who don't know who Ace Bailey is, he was just drafted 5th overall by the Utah Jazz. And today I'm dropping his exact build in NBA 2K25. 6'7", elite athleticism, smooth jumper, and clamps. If you want a two-way wing that plays like a future star, this is it. Let's get into it. First things first, Ace Bailey real height is 6'7", not 6'10" like the media have been pushing. This came straight from the draft combine. So today I'm giving you a build that reflects who he really is. A long athletic wing with a smooth scoring game and elite defensive upside. Now, you could make this build at small forward, but I decided to make this build at point guard due to the fact that Ace Bailey does have big guard qualities that I fuck with. So I decided to go 6'7" on the height, 202 on the weight, 7-foot wingspan, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first things first, I decided to give this Ace Bailey build an 89 driving dunk and also a 78 vertical. So that's going to give you silver posterizer, okay? And then you're going to get contact dunks. You're going to get the pros off 1 and 2. And if you want to, you can use your cap breakers, 4 cap breakers to get your driving dunk to a 93. And that's going to give you gold posterizer. Now, if it were me, I apply the cap breakers a bit differently. I'll show you exactly how I'd optimize it later on in the video. 89 driving dunk is that sweet spot. You get all the key animations without wasting extra points, I feel as though. All right, now let's talk shooting. I went with the 89 mid-range. Then I'm gonna throw 2 cap breakers on it to push it to a 91. That unlocks Shifty shooter on gold, and I had to do it. Ace Bailey had a tough mid-range jumper, smooth pull-ups, tough fade, so I had to make sure the build can really kill from that spot. Then I decided to give him an 83 ball, smooth enough to knock down, catch and shoots, hit off the dribble, and force the finish to step up. Ace isn't just a slasher, he got a real jumper. And I wanted the build to reflect that versatility. Now let's get into the playmaking. I decided to go with an 80 ball handle, just enough to combo up and hit quick moves and create your own shot when you need to. For a 6'7" wing build like this, 80 ball handle is just that sweet spot. I ain't gonna even hold you, to give you smooth control without sacrificing other key stats. Then I decided to go 75 on the speed with ball. That's gonna give you silver lightning launch, and you can max plus 1 at the gold if you would like to. Then I decided to go with a 55 pass sack, 55 to 56 pass sack. And you might be thinking that's kind of crazy, but I'm not gonna hold you. That's solid. That's pretty. It ain't the best, but it ain't the worst either. The passes is gonna get there. You get diamond on bronze, and yeah, you got to sacrifice with this build. And I have other builds with 56 pass sack. And I ain't gonna hold you. The 56 pass sack gets the job done. I also gave him an 80 driving layup. That's going to let you finish smooth through contact, hit finesse layups, and unlock better packages without needing crazy rating. Ace isn't just a dunker, he got touch too. And this gives the build, feel me, balance, you feel me? This was an underrated aspect of his game that I really didn't know about. But he had some posts. He had some post moves. So I decided to go with an 84 post control. He can face up, spin fade, and bully mismatches. He is around 6'7", 6'8". And this, if you like to work in the post, this build gives that ISO from the mid post energy. That's going to allow you to get that post fade phenom on gold. But remember, when we put our 2 cap breakers on mid range, that's going to give us a 91 mid range, which is going to bump our post fade phenom up to Hall of Fame. So you're going to be 6'7", and you're going to have Hall of Fame post fade phenom. Think about that. That's OP as it gets, for real. If you get a smaller matchup on you, he's not going to be able to contest the post fade. So yeah, that's why I decided to put my cap breakers on mid range. But then we went with the 45 standing dunk, and that is more, that is solid. It's pretty good. And now let's hop into the bread and butter of the build. I decided to go with an 85 perimeter defense, and I'm gonna use my other 6 cap breakers to bump this up to a 91, which unlocks on ball menace on gold. This is going to give you the ability to clamp up wings, switch them to guards, and really play that two-way role like Ace does. He takes pride in defense, and this rating makes the build just as dangerous without the ball. Then I decided to go with a 73 steal, This is enough just to play passing lanes, get bump steals, and stay active without overcommitting. You're not going to be spam the square lockdown material, but you've got just enough to make the guard think twice. You feel me? Then I decided to give him an 80 block so you can chase down shots, contest at the rim, and be help side presence. Ace had length and athleticism to swat stuff in real life, so I had to make sure the build reflects that. I also went with an 80 rebound. Ace Bailey's been averaging about 7 rebounds at Rutgers. That's solid for a wing/guard. Showing his nose for the ball and hustle, you gotta respect it. So I made sure the build hits around an 80 rebound to match the real life impact. Then I decided to go with the 80 speed. That's plenty for a 6'7" guard. Then I went with the 84 acceleration, and that's key, especially when you combine it with the 91 perimeter. Once we throw our 6 cap breakers on that combo unlocks on-ball menace on gold, and that's a must if you're trying to clamp up at a high level. Then I decided to go with a 74 string, just enough to hold your own in the post, fight through contact, and not get bullied on drive. Especially at 6'7", that string helps you body smaller guards and switch on the bigger rings without giving up ground. And yeah, that is the build. I decided to put the rest of the attributes on offensive rebound, and that is the build. 6'7", two-way threat, elite mid-range, and all the tools to dominate both sides of the floor. This is my version of Ace Bailey, tailored off his real game, not just the hype. And trust me, once you use your cap breakers right, this build becomes a problem. If you rock with the build breakdown, drop a like, hit the sub button, and turn on noties so you don't miss the gameplay once I max them out. More builds, more breakdowns, and real hoop talk coming soon. Now I wanted to tap into some of the takeovers that I get. You can see I like the 3&D takeover for this build. Make it rain, bucket. It's just so many takeovers you can go with. But yeah, it's your boy G's. I appreciate y'all boys for tapping in with me. If y'all want me to make any more NBA builds, just let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think about this build in the comment section? Let me know, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. If you guys can run this up 50 likes or 1K views, I'll bring a part 2, full gameplay, badges work, and we'll see if the build really lives up to the hype. So you feel me? If y'all can do that for your boy, I'll make this build and show y'all what it can do. But yeah, this is the build. We get shades of Gilbert Arenas, Anthony Black, and Jalen Suggs, and it comes out to a 2-way, 3-level scoring threat. I ain't gonna hold you, that is perfect for an Ace Bailey build. That name describes him perfectly. But it's your boy G's. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.